freaking shit on the wall.
That's true. You're not a shit wall.
That's true. Not yet. Not yet. You don't.
Thank you for listening to this Crew Network production. You can now listen to all the Crew Network podcasts on thecrewnetwork.net.
Subliminal message. Shit on the walls.
Live from the Crew Studios in Highland, California.
Check 1 2. Testing.
It's time for the Bux Effect with your host, Chuck Bux.
Crushing beers. Crushing poo with Charlie Hun.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what's up? It's Chuck Bux with the Bux Effect. On my left, I got your favorite giant at a mental asylum near you. Give it up for Drayvon.
What's cracking, guys?
And then right across from me, he's my favorite comic.
Hey,
and,
yeah, same here.
And he's one of the most hated men in comedy in the Inland Empire for some reason. I don't know why. Give it up for Dick Power.
Yeah.
What's going on, man? Hell of a week, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Such a crazy week. So much to get into. Let's start off what we did last week. Obviously, went over my DNA tree, and I did tell you guys last week that there was a close family member, right? Wait, I didn't know the relation, right?
Totes, yeah.
So I get a message. We do stand up on Thursday. We'll tell you a little more about that. And I get a message out of the blue from this lady, and dude, long story short, I have a fucking sister out there, which is crazy. So yeah, we kind of pinned the things together because I was like, hey, well, she's like, I was like, do you know your real dad? I don't know my real dad. I thought I knew my real dad because he's been there since birth, but I thought it was Puerto Rican, so I did this DNA test. And her name's Natalie, but I said, well, fuck, dude, let me call my dad up. And then I mentioned that name. Mm-hmm. He's like, took a deep breath. Dude, I got chills. He said, I got chills.
The multiplying.
And then he told me he had this relationship with this woman when he was like young, like 16, 17, and lasted for a couple years. And I guess, long story short, he had a baby. I don't know if he knew. I don't know 100%. He says he didn't. Who knows? Wasn't there. But yeah, ended up having a baby. And I guess, like I said, I did this DNA test, as a joke because I wanted to be at least 1% black. Because I thought it'd be funny.
Hey, if you have bad credit, you're at least 2% black.
Right. So I'm 3% black.
Yeah.
From the belly button down.
Yeah.
And no, dude, I really am Nigerian, 2%, and South African, 1%. But that wasn't the kicker. Like I said, I was very happy with those results. Because I did this stand-up joke prior to getting these results. I said, "Hey, listen, I can sing my favorite rap songs." That was the joke, right? Yeah. Whatever, it's a silly joke. Yeah. And I said, "Well, shit, dude, I'm gonna look at the results. I'm 3% black, and then I'm mostly European, and then I'm like a 30% Mexican." But anyways, long story short, get this match that. This lady, and I told you guys last week that I had a 29% match in DNA, that there was this lady, it's a very close family member. And I was like, well, maybe it's a cousin. Because I got a million cousins on my Mexican side, right? And we could start comparing notes. And dude, I was like, dude, you might be my sister. You might be my sister. And yeah, dude, it was like crazy. But I told my dad, it got super awkward, and but I guess they're talking and they're gonna meet up next week, and then I guess maybe I'll meet up with her. I spoke to her yesterday and today.
No shit.
I told Mikey, my brother Mike, he goes, "That's not our sister." And he goes, and then this fucking retard goes, "Is she hot?" I'm like, "You're a fucking
what the fuck
pervert, dude." You're trying to
but But seriously, is she?
Yeah, he's all, but seriously, is she hot? He's a fucking pervert.
How are you gonna
dude.
ask that about your sister?
He's a fucking
That's so
tool, dude. It was
great.
funny, dude. It was funny. Like I said, he's a fucking idiot. That's what he said. But yeah, I hope we'll meet up. And I don't know if she's gonna listen to this show. Told her to do a podcast. I haven't given the information. But you know, like I said, welcome aboard. She seemed cool as fuck. She seemed cool as fuck. And then I don't know what relationship, because I told her, man, my relationship with my dad now is like, I've had a long distance relationship with my dad since I was like 13. He left me when I was 3. Came back when I was 13. He's never really raised a kid.
Yeah.
He's never raised a kid. So it's like we've had a long distance relationship. He'll come out once or twice a year. And that's the truth of it. That's the truth of the matter. Mm-hmm. So I told Paul, which is my dad that raised me from 3 to, you know, for whatever, up to when John came in the picture. And he's like, well, I might have a kid too. And I go, what the fuck? He said, your brother Chris, which is my half brother. But I'm raising him. He's like my brother. I don't say half brother. This is my brother. And he's like, maybe Chris could do a DNA test, because if he does, I probably have a kid out there. And he told me this whole fucking story, dude.
Oh shit.
On how he might have a kid out there, and that the kid, you know, the lady wanted nothing to do with him, because they dated for like 3-4 months, and then she was pregnant like 2-3 months, whatever. He seen the head, you know, she was pregnant and had a kid. Yeah. So he said, yeah, it would be older than Ben, so it would be like in his, you know, late 40s, maybe the same age, close to the same age, 46, 45, whatever. And I go, fuck, dude. What the fuck's going on here? Does everyone just fucking in the back in the days? Yeah. Dude, I felt
Pretty
like Maury
much.
Povich, dude. I was like, when it comes to 45-year-old Natalie,
So
you are the father.
Did you get a hold of her? Or?
She reached out to me, because I tried to get a hold of her, but I didn't know how to do it through the app. And I looked through like Facebook and Instagram, and there's a million Natalie Torses. Yeah. And none of them look like that picture. Because she got married, she changed her last name. Yeah. That's why it didn't come up, but there's a million of them. There's a million Natalie Torreses.
So she got a hold of you?
She got a hold of me through the Ancestry app.
Only after you did your test,
so
right?
So back in 2019, she did a 21 plus me DNA test, right? That's a different bank of DNA test. She found Alexis, which is my cousin. She tried to reach out to her. Alexis never reached out back to her. She's trying to reach out to second and third cousins. No one wanted anything to do with her. I did this DNA test a week ago. And she said, hey, you know, so-and-so, I'm trying to get in time. We might be related. And I go, wait, I'm an open book. I'm easy to talk to. So when I got her, I was like, dude, I'll tell you everything. I can tell you everything you want to know. And I was like, dude, it turns out, and I hit my dad up with the information. He knew all of it. He knew what dog this chick was into. Like Doberman Pinschers. She goes, yeah, exactly. He knew what city. He knew the name. And I go, fuck, dude.
Damn.
And then the rest is history, dude. Crazy shit. I guess this happens more often than you think.
You could say your dad knows his bitches.
Yeah.
It's a terrible joke. It's terrible.
But the thing, it happens more often.
Yeah.
Like we think. Because like my sister-in-law, Natalie, found 2 family members.
Yeah.
You were telling me you have brothers and sisters that you don't know about.
Yeah, exactly.
That you try to reach out to in the past.
They don't, yeah, nothing to do with me.
Nothing to do with you. So this happens a lot, dude. Yeah. I mean, at least me, I've always been like on the straight and narrow. I'm almost 100. I'm 100% that nobody, I don't have any other kids. I asked my brother Mike, he's like, yeah, I probably have a kid out there from, you remember Melissa? And I go, yeah. He goes, yeah, I think I have a baby with her. And I go, oh. He's all, because she was pregnant. And I was like, yeah, you probably do. You fucking same thing's going to happen to you, motherfucker. Like, listen, yeah, your dad died of a crack overdose. So he was a dirtbag, but your uncle's still alive.
Well, if you're not there for your kids, the thing you can't expect in the future is you can't expect your kids to be there for you.
No, exactly.
Right.
So, you know, you don't deserve that. You don't have that claim in life.
And I think that's what she wanted from like my dad is like, did you know? And he said no, but I don't know, dude. I don't know like the truth.
But the odds are he had a pretty goddamn good.
He had a fucking good feeling, dude. Yeah. Because the thing, he was 18. We did the math. He's 18. He wasn't underage. He was 18. The math eats up to where you were 18 when this baby was consumed, right?
Yeah.
You might have been underage at the time of consumption or induce, whatever. But when this baby was born, you were about 18, dude. So he wasn't the best guy back in the days. My dad was like Mikey now, but my dad got his shit together,
Yeah.
moved to Washington, got his shit together. And that's what he had to do in order to get his shit together. Because like I said, down here was just too much bad influence, and he just was part of it. He's part of that party scene. That's just the fucking bottom line.
California like that, bro.
Exactly, dude. Like I said, so this is very, very common,
party
brother.
scene and never be seen again.
Yeah, but this is how common this shit is, dude. If you're a pimp, you fucking poop in your pee-pee and a lot of poo nannies. You probably have some fucking kids out there, and your kids are gonna do this DNA test because this shit's gonna get cheaper and cheaper to do. Because in the past, dude, this didn't really. You had to have millions of dollars, hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars to do a DNA test because it didn't exist. It didn't exist because DNA strands, whatever, the technology wasn't there. Now you can do this shit for as low as $50. And guess what? You are the father.
Yeah.
I know. Crazy that I have a fucking sister out there, dude. It still hasn't really hit me 100%, but
Yeah.
she seems cool as fuck. Really nice. And like I said, we'll probably meet up and then we'll figure some shit out. Maybe she'll be on the show.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, it'd be cool. Like I said. What else? So yeah, we did stand-up comedy on Thursday. Good fucking turnout. A lot of people showed up. We had Filipino Chris showed up.
Yeah,
and he found out he had cancer, but he's out and about. It was good to see him. And we were just talking about basically if we had cancer, I did the same thing, dude. I'd be out and about as much as I could as I felt good. Yeah. As much as I could.
I'm not gonna go around telling people that I have cancer. It's not like a specialty thing. Like
he did say that.
Like
he's not trying to bring
a
it up.
Pokemon. I'd be like, cancer has me.
No,
Cancer got me.
He made it a point not to tell hardly anybody.
Oh, okay.
So the way we found out is because we found out through various channels.
Yeah.
That's how we found out. He didn't want anybody to know. He still hasn't really directly told me. I just know it because Brian and everyone shaved their heads. I was probably supposed to shave my head too, but I'm like, needs me hair. I've got much hair. It needs me hair, right?
Yeah. I thought Brian looked stupid last night.
Yeah.
Right.
Like a fucking retard.
Yeah.
But as soon as I saw Filipino Chris, I knew why.
Right. Exactly.
I was like, oh, okay. I've done this before. I've been down this route. I know what he's doing.
Right.
He's looking like an idiot for a friend.
Honestly, I would have done the same.
Dude, that is pretty funny.
It's the least you can do when someone's like dying. Is like, I can make him a wig out of my hair.
Yeah,
and I think Filipino Chris would have appreciated a wig from everybody.
Yeah, 100%.
Wear Brian's hair one day, your hair the next.
Sleepy
Michelle's
head
hair
one
the
day, weaves the next day.
Because you got cancer, you ain't got time to comb your hair.
It sucks, dude. Like I was telling Michelle, and I've told you guys several times, that we're at this age where we start seeing our friends die. We start seeing family die off, and then we're just not getting any younger.
Yep.
We start our kids are growing up, and we now remember the times that we were in our early 20s and teens. We remember I met this motherfucker, and I met you guys close to when the same age this motherfucker is. Brand's 15, almost 16.
Yeah.
I started meeting you guys around that time.
Yeah.
That's how crazy this shit is. How long we've been around and had the same group, whatever, do it. And like I said, nothing lasts forever, guys.
Nope.
Nothing lasts forever.
In the wind.
It's crazy, right? Yeah. Like dust in the wind.
Hey, that's a great song.
It
This is a fucking fantastic song. But that's the thing, dude. Nothing lasts forever.
Nope.
So, luckily we've done this show for going on 5-6 years. It's crazy how long we've done this shit for. Because people do this shit for like 6 months and they're done. 3 months and they're done. We have like 400 episodes. And all those account for a week. Which is insane.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
It is.
What we've accomplished, and as far as years and doing this shit, and how long we've known each other and still do shit.
Staying alive, bro.
Exactly, dude. Because like I said, a lot of people change, and we've had friends that we thought were cool, and then they're not cool. We've had people come, we've had people go.
Mm-hmm. It's the way
Johnny
goes.
Martin, dude. Johnny Martin on this show, big time personality, did movies, right?
Yep.
Poor unfortunate fucking situation. You can't talk anymore. It's crazy shit. Like I said, who else we've had on this? We've had some guy, he died of COVID.
Yep, COVID got him. Twice.
COVID came after him twice. Finally got him on the fucking second time. He's dead.
We almost lost DK.
DK Murphy, yeah, we still on that story stuff. Exactly. Dude, he's not here.
Yeah, like Shane Gill said, he's going around like the fucking Joe Biden, like that Roomba, bouncing into shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, smelling little kids, smelling little boys' hairs.
Yeah,
yeah, dude.
Fucking Hellboy sniffing hair.
But we're at that age, dude. Like I said, where it's like we're not getting any younger. Things are coming to an end. I'm moving. I mean, that's I know it's sad for those of you who gives a fuck, but it is sad because, like I said, I essentially we haven't had a tight group for a long time because I've been in the Inland Empire since 2000. I've known the same people since forever. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's the fucking crazy part. This is the insane thing. Because like I said, family's here. All the friends are here. I have a few friends that moved to Kentucky. But, like I said, there's just a few. I don't have any family out there. But like I said, changes need to happen to assure the future, too. Like I said, I think the future's not here in this state. The state is not friendly to middle class people. It's not friendly to get people into like having families, being afford to be in a place. Because right now, a 3-bedroom like this is going to run you $3,000 a month. Yeah. Where I live right now currently. You get a 4-bedroom, forget about it. You try to buy this house, forget about it. $4,000 mortgage. That's clearing $4,000 a month just on your mortgage. Not to mention your car payment. So what do you have to make? You have to make $10,000, $15,000 a month just to stay afloat.
Yeah.
Which is insane because the average, you can go into college. I mean, you're lucky if you do $100,000.
College is a joke, in my opinion.
And college is a fucking joke. Dude. Everyone's got a fucking degree. They're giving out degrees with Happy Meals.
Look, I'm working the same job right now where I'm working. And we're talking like people who have gone to fucking medical school for fucking 5-6 years working the same job as me. Jeez. And they're like, you know what? And they've been doing the same job I've been doing for 11 years, and they're making more money doing that than they would if they stayed doing RN shit. So I was like,
oh my gosh.
There's no incentive. There really isn't.
No, it's not what it used to be anymore.
It's not, but you can't open the doors to everyone. You have to be able to say, hey, I'm going to school and I'm doing this trade. All right, I'm paying you based on your knowledge and your experience, but more importantly, you are a responsible person who can hold that job. You can't give that kind of pay to anybody coming through the door.
Yeah, no.
So that's why they're getting like workers now giving up because they're paying fucking, you brought this up before, they're paying people at Wendy's and McDonald's and shit the same fucking wages. So it's like, you know what? Pushback's coming, dude. Pushback's coming hard.
They're paying $20 an hour to fast food workers.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what they're paying. Okay, that's what they're paying, and it's $20 an hour. It's $25 for medical professionals. So I just see my sister-in-law. I just did some dentistry done, and she works her ass off. She does the cleans, all that shit. She's only making $5 more than fast food workers, and that's a raise.
I'm making $3 more than fast food workers.
It's crazy. It is crazy.
It's fucking insane. People are going to school that have actual skills and hustle, and you're getting paid less, or
And these people are kind of people who have raised kids and no responsibility, and you can leave yourself in their stead and be like, "Hey, I'm safe with them."
Like I said, I get where the idea is because me and Dick Power worked at a little restaurant called Baker's out here. It's a local fast food chain, and we've seen moms hustle to work there, and those people do deserve a good income because they were there. They're older Mexican, at the time. One car, if they had a car, sometimes ride their bike to work.
Yep.
Working their fucking asses off
selling Avon on the side while working there.
10 hours a day. Those people deserve money. Okay, they deserve a good income, right? That's what I'm not talking about. We're talking about these young fucking punk kids. These motherfucking punk kids that, that are fresh out of high school.
They think they're entitled.
They're not. They live with their parents. They're making $20 an hour. Yeah. And there's, whatever. Yeah, you're fucking working. Are you hustling as much as fucking Mother Teresa's been here forever? No, you're not. Now you're on the same fucking playground. She deserves more money than you. And that's all we're saying. That's where the $20 an hour should be. So those people that have been working their asses off forever, right? Those people do deserve money. And by doing that, you didn't necessarily have to raise minimum wage. You just incentivize the people that are hardworking and that do deserve it, that did put in the time. You didn't just incentivize you. What you did essentially incentivize everybody, and by doing so, you create a problem in the economy because the corporate world is not going to front the cost of those raises.
No, but
they're going to put it in the food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So instead of a fucking $12 meal, it's a $17 meal now. Okay. Yep. In this state.
Hey, you heard McDonald's, right?
That's McDonald's.
McDonald's like, we're going to cut back the prices. We understand it's too expensive, but they're only cutting back the prices because people are finally complaining about it on such a mass. It's like, dude.
Well, they're doing that, but they're going to they've already raised the prices because they're going to raise their prices, and they have to essentially do something because they're not going to. People don't understand the way these things work. They work on a very small margin, right? So here's how it works. You have a franchise like McDonald's. Those are individually owned. You can buy a franchise in McDonald's, right? Okay.
Exactly.
So say for your McDonald's makes $100,000. Your operation cost is $80,000. You essentially have $20,000 left at profit. Now that $20,000, whatever the case be, this has to go to advertising, this has to go to taxes, this has to go to that and this and that. Essentially what you're left with, if you're lucky, within 3 years, you'll start being profitable. 2 to 3 years. Your initial investment, it takes 2 to 3 years to get your initial investment. Mm-hmm. But the percentages of what you get in profit after you pay everybody is not very high. People think they're making a fucking ton of money. Like, hey, great, we're making tons of money. Yes, busy stores like In-N-Out and shit like that are essentially so busy they're making $500 per hour now. $500. I know this from fast food. If you're busy, you're constantly busy, you're making $500 per hour.
The In-N-Out's always fucking busy.
And In-N-Out's very, very busy. Now,
I've never been to one In-N-Out where I've never seen the freaking drive-through like empty.
Exactly. So 100%.
Yeah.
So yeah, In-N-Out. Okay, In-N-Out is owned by one family, one woman.
Yep.
She doesn't franchise those things out, and she does it because of quality control. Mm-hmm. So she makes sure that the quality and it's locally sourced, and if you notice, they're not at $20 a burger.
No,
they've kept their prices low.
Yeah,
$4 or $5, you're gonna get a fucking nice big burger, fries and a drink, whatever.
Yeah,
you can get a fucking meal for under $10 all day. They've always kept their prices decent. So they've never gouged anybody because they have that going for them.
Yeah.
But people that occasionally get business, like I said, like your Carl's Jr.'s, even your McDonald's are actually rocking too. But, your Carl's Jr.'s and shit, ever so often, it's garbage food. But ever so often, the percentages are so very low, but you're going to give those people $20 an hour. So you have to get it from somewhere else. So I don't blame them necessarily for having to raise those prices because, it is bullshit. But you voted for it. You voted for the people that fucking decided to do that. So, yes, you can still incentivize people, but the business has to be there.
Yep.
That's the bottom line, What else we got?
I heard recently speaking of In-N-Out, just real quick, the one up in, I believe it was Oakland, actually closed down due to the crime rate up there.
Dude, they're closing a lot of stores due to crime rate. They're also closing... that's a big, because I was just talking to Dick Power here about the Walmart up here. Like there's a lot of places closing, but they're by law they have to have so many restaurants, like certain grocery stores in a poor city, has to have them so many miles ahead. Like you have to have a grocery store in X amount of miles by law into that city's law, especially if you're a big franchise, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know necessarily if it applies to Stater Brothers. It might. But you, according to law, like in big franchises, they've made an agreement that you have to have a store X amount of miles of people.
Mm-hmm.
Now out here, there's just so many grocery stores and stuff, but that's kind of the way it is.
Yeah.
I don't know too much about it, but that's what I heard. But what was I going to say? I don't know. What else we got? What else we have?
The film festival coming up.
We do have the film festival coming up. There's a lot of bullshit we're getting through, guys.
He's not kidding either.
Not everything has to be serious. I know. I just did a serious first 25 minutes of the show. Dude, the film festival is going to be great. I mean, we're going to do, this is our 3rd annual film festival. Last year, I mean, we did put our best foot forward. It was a great party. We raised some money for our buddy.
Over 300 people showed up.
Over 300 people showed up. It was a huge hit, a huge success. We did raise thousands of dollars for our buddy Johnny Martin.
Yeah,
we did do that.
Yeah.
The state assembly, Gavin Newsom was supposed to show up, but unfortunately he was busy.
He was always busy.
He was always busy.
He's the freaking governor of California.
You know what? But I think he might show up this year.
He might be there. Yeah, I'll buy him a beer too.
But you know what? If he's not,
we should put it in request.
Well, I did put in a request, and his like lieutenant person might show up.
Oh,
he
nice.
probably won't.
He probably won't.
Here's the thing.
He's the governor.
Here's the thing. I'm not gonna say he won't, because 2 years ago he almost did it on the drop of a dime because he won at the photo op. That was 2 years ago. He almost showed up, didn't. But
I think we should invite Steve Garvey.
Might as well.
I know him from because I service his house. He's running for state senate.
There you go.
And he's a former Dodger.
There you go.
He's almost a Hall of Famer. And great fucking all around dude. We think we should invite him, dude.
There you go. Get his info.
Yeah, dude. I'll call him.
Senator.
I'll call him up, dude. We'll have him, dude. We should have Steve Garvey there.
Instead of the governor, we have the senator.
Hey, you know what? Fuck it. We'll try Arnold too. What's the worst that happens? He doesn't show up in a tank.
Hey, Steve's a big name, dude. We should.
Steve's a big name, yeah.
We should
Yeah,
get
he
Steve.
is.
He's a great dude.
But I say we just reach. Look, I'm not gonna stop reaching out to everyone. That's the thing. I don't give a fuck. I'm shameless. I am, dude.
Try to get Arnold to come in. That'd be freaking sick, dude.
Yeah, this is small as fuck.
But you gotta understand, we had this. We had the state treasurer on the first year because of the way that the city was incentivized, and we're working with the city. So that's that was part of that. So I don't know. Like I said, if we invite him, I just don't know what the benefit is for him, but we'll see. Like, unless the city's involved. And I don't know what district or whatever, but I guess it is the state of California.
I'll tell you what. As long as we can continue to put, especially depending on who the winners are, if they see pictures of the winners first, they may still want to come out and take photos with the winners.
I should still fucking invite Steve.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
He's a great dude.
It's photo ops, dude. Who doesn't want a good photo op?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I should invite him.
Yeah.
He's running for state senate. Why not?
Exactly. And it shows that he cares about the little guy.
He does.
So if he really does, we'll see.
We'll see. Give us another fucking award, right?
Yeah.
You give us another award, dude. I'm gonna reach out to him, dude. I am gonna reach out to him.
Yeah.
I'll ask his wife. I have his wife's number. I'll call her.
Oh, you have his wife's number, huh?
Wow.
Good dude. Yeah. Oh, I know his number. I've been to his house. I've met his kids too.
Oh,
Great dude.
And he knows his kids.
Hey, whatever you
I
do.
know.
Sounds like he's gonna be the next dad.
Listen, I knows his kids. I knows his wife's, and I knows him. He's a great dude. Hey, don't
introduce him to Joe.
Don't you get jelly on me, Dick
It's
Power.
too late, dude. It's too late for that.
Now you make me look like a douche.
I know his wife. I know his kids.
You know, but,
I know
I'll
the
tell
entry
ya.
number to their.
So I've been there. I've been to their house twice, right?
Yeah.
Because he had issues with pest. I do pest control for him.
He had coons coming up on his porch.
No, beautiful house. Actually, a really nice yard as far as flowers and stuff.
Coons.
But they did have they had road issues. But we took care of it. Like I said, we took care of
Dirty
it.
bastard.
We took care of it. No, but I text her. But no, seriously. Well, I ran into Cheech too. So fuck you guys. Fuck you guys.
He
I'm running to fucking people,
You
dude.
dirty bastard.
He had dirty coons. He fucking took care of them coons, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. Bud Light. Bud Light.
Did they almost say, Massa, help me, please, Massa?
I think it would be cool to have him there. I think I should invite him, dude.
Yeah, I think you should too.
That would be cool.
It would be cool. I'll fucking reach out to him. Who knows what he's doing? That's in April, guys. End of April. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know when erection date will be.
Everyone would go for erection day.
I should do
Including
erection
Joe.
dates.
If there was an erection day, we'd all show up, dude.
I think we should do, dude.
Especially the ladies.
Guys, but put the word out. Now we want to have a huge party like we do every year.
Over here.
And it's great. And you guys should definitely show up. What else we got? We got the film festival. We got I guess DK's writing a movie.
He did write a movie, but he didn't number any of the pages. So I'm not sure what page I'm on or what I'm reading.
Sure.
It's all out of whack.
Yeah. I have the script right there.
Yeah.
That I haven't picked
My
up.
script,
I
my
only
script's
say-
in my room.
I only say like 11 things, so I'm pretty sure I got my shit.
That's
down.
all you need to do, dude.
Yeah.
It just takes 11 things to say, dude.
go,
What
wait.
else? What the fuck else you gonna do, dude?
Huh? Oh, is that you? Oh, Chuck. Put it in deeper. That's it. That's my line.
Fuck yeah, Bud Light.
Yeah.
Shit, I know.
Those are the alternative.
It's funny because like realistically, we had a fucking killer crowd this past Thursday for stand up, and dude, I thought I'd tell these jokes. I thought they would kill, and they just didn't kill. It's like no one really did good. I mean, honestly, we did all right. We weren't the worst.
No,
But
Yeah,
it's
I'm getting better at just going up there without the phone and
that
winging
goes
it.
to DK.
I am, but I still think like I still really do think a lot of my jokes go over better when there's a bigger crowd. Like my
definitely.
shitty jokes.
yeah.
My shitty jokes go better when there's a larger crowd.
Do whatever you want, brother.
They're freaking everyone like left when you went up last night.
I know
Like,
they do. That's why I call them out on it, dude. I don't mind calling them out on it.
I don't mind that. Don't blame you.
So here's the thing. I know a few of you are going to listen to this. So those of you who are very, very still into the buddy system, look, I stay there. I support your shit. Right. If I could, I'd make it to more of the buddy system things and show support.
Right.
But I don't leave right when they are going up there. So
Why do people do that? Well, I
should
know
do
some
the
people try to
same.
do 2 open mics.
no, I did do that. Yeah, yesterday I did leave when one of them was going up there. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be ignored. I'm gonna go get a beer right when they're going up. Like, it's support and it's basic respect. That's all that is. You
Yeah,
know?
no, definitely.
Yeah, I try to stay quiet, but there's like a lot of people want to talk to me. So it does seem like I'm chatting during a lot of those sets. And I apologize, guys.
Yeah.
I really try to tell the other person to shut the fuck up. I really do. And I try to watch everybody's shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Even if it's repetitive, I try to watch everybody's shit. But there's always people like, oh, hey, dude, I'm whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Bullshitting with me. And I'm like, fuck, shut up.
I do hope the bar expands. If for nothing else, I do hope the 3-iron expands. So that way we can have a room just for people
As
talking.
of right now, I guess nobody is, they're shutting down.
Yeah, exactly.
From what I hear, they're shutting down. They're going to try to find a new place because the guy's increasing the rent or something. But they have been getting a lot. We've been cranking Thursdays up where they're busier than their Fridays
Or
Saturdays.
Or Sundays.
Or definitely Sundays. Nobody shows up. They should shut down Sunday. We've been fucking cranking. I mean, that's the goal, dude. Because like I said, and I help out the little guy, and that's even though me and Dick Power don't get the credit that we've increased the attendance there by like 10 times. That's fine. We do it because we want to help. Mostly want to help out the 3-iron, and just have a fucking fun culture.
That's it. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
really it.
No.
You know what?
matters.
Because like I said, at the end of the day, there's people that know we're putting butts in seats. We're bringing our friends. They're buying drinks.
And it don't matter the address. The 3-iron is going to be the 3-iron wherever it moves.
Right.
So we'll still bring people.
But that's the thing, dude. The 3-iron's always been cool with us. That's our comedy store. That's our home base. We build a great culture there. We're starting to build a great culture there where people are showing up constantly every Thursday. It used to be like, once in a great moon, but now we're doing every Thursday there.
I'm making it almost every Thursday.
Yeah,
You know
and
what?
we're just fucking
I would
doing
like
good.
to encourage anyone who's listening right now, including the buddy system, show up there more. Fucking show up be on the podcast. There's no shame in networking with each other or saying, "Hey, I like something you do." There's no shame in that.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
I do feel that way. Like
but the
I said.
hating thing for me, it has to stop at some point.
Sure.
Even if they don't like my jokes, come and say, "Hey, if it would make you feel better, lay off the Epstein whatever jokes."
Right.
I have someone with me tonight. They're extra sensitive. Talk to me.
Right.
Pull me aside.
No,
Right.
exactly.
But I'm not gonna be apologetic for what people take.
And what Dick Power is saying is too, like I said, comedy is subjective. We've said this several times.
Yep.
But the bottom line is, like, guys like CW and Hector, like they pull Dick Power aside and say, "Hey, listen, you're a great dude. We think you have potential if you did tell your stories like you say on the podcast and shit, that would do better than what some of these other jokes that you're saying. You don't have to do it, obviously, but he's like, but that's a cool part. That's a cool way of doing that, as opposed to like, oh, he tells this joke, fuck him, let's blackball him. We're never showing up again, right? Okay, shut up, fuck up.
Yeah, exactly. Because two could play that game, and I'm not gonna play that game. It's petty, and this is comedy, so it makes me feel dirty to even kind
I'll
of
put
entertain
I'll
that
put it this
shit.
way, and I hate to like put this shit back on wrestling, but CM Punk was. If you guys know who CM Punk is,
Yeah.
CM Punk is,
I've heard of him.
he went to AEW, right? He went to this.
I don't know.
He started WWE,
Never
and
heard
he
of
went to this company AEW,
Yeah.
and he went in this. And he essentially said he got into a lot of backstage real fights with these guys.
Yep.
But he said it like this. He said, "Listen, I'll put it this way." He says, if like Willie Mays, fucking, Babe Ruth all went into a locker room, wouldn't you pick their brain about how to become a better baseball player?
Exactly.
He says,
exactly.
or would you
possible.
just hate on them? He's all, you have Hall of Famers coming in the backstage, but you're hating on them.
Exactly.
Like, you should pick their brains and like, hey, listen, how you doing, buddy? Have a warm culture. He's all, I came back to WWE. He's all, this is a good fucking culture backstage. Everyone's family orientated. Everyone wants to learn from each other. He's all, it's one of the best. And that's what I think about comedy. It's like, you can go to a poisonous, comedy's just like wrestling.
Yeah.
It really is, as far as the backstage, because me and Rich have both wrestled in indie wrestling, and it is the same kind of the same way where like you can go to cancerous like backstage.
Very
and
much
people talk shit about each other and try to steal each other, and then the old guys will talk shit about the new
It's
guys.
like
and
as
the
you're
new
walking
guys.
in, they're already in the middle of a shitty conversation.
Everyone has their own little cliques
Yeah.
backstage.
Eyes following you.
Always.
Yeah.
It is.
And it really is. It really is like that. And we're trying to build a positive place to come to where everyone's cool with their shit. And I think we're starting to like really do that. Do we bash on Adrian? Yeah, of course we bash on Adrian.
It's all part of the fun, though.
It's part of the fucking
It's part of
Honestly,
the
you have
comedy
to.
skits.
At this
sometimes.
point, Adrian
it's
has
part of the
earned it.
gig, dude. It's funny.
Adrian's definitely earned it.
And he's earned it. But we, like I said, at the end of the day, we're all fist bump. We're all have fun. We're all friends.
Yeah.
It's all fun. It's all fun, right? Everyone's super positive. And Juan Cias that goes in there, he promotes that. Hector Laura, he's been on the show, promotes that. Nicest guys you ever meet.
Yep.
And I was talking to him during the last Thursday, and I said, guys, you're very positive, and I do appreciate that. I've never said a bad thing about any one of those guys, because those guys are constantly like super positive, right? They're always
yeah.
welcoming in comics, new
As long
comics.
as they have their green cards.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Hector, Juan, what else? Jose,
Jesus. Or
Jaime,
Jaime.
Roberto. They've all been very supportive of me.
Yeah.
Art.
Yeah. Arturo, Adolfo.
Yeah. Yeah, good dudes.
Yeah, good dudes.
No, they are good dudes. And that's the thing, dude. Like I said, building a positive backstage and essentially a comic thing.
It's funny you say that though.
Yeah.
It's funny you say positive because it's taking like both of us honestly a lot of shit being thrown our way.
Correct.
To build a positive thing. And I know you don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. People could heap shit on me all they want, but things are still changing for the positive, regardless of how much they want to hate. The 3-iron will still be there. People will still show up because people still have a need to want to share their comedy or make people laugh.
Sure.
So if your need to make someone smile, like if that outweighs your need to shut me up or prove that I'm something that you don't know me for, a lot of people don't even know me personally.
Yeah.
But they're going to try and shut me down because they heard a few of my jokes. You know, if your need to make someone, a stranger, laugh or smile, put a smile on someone's face, if you want them to hear your joke, if that outweighs your need to shut me down, then I really encourage people to like show up every Thursday and join in with us. Like,
Yeah.
it's really what it's about. It is a positive movement instead of
It's turned into that. Like I said, it was never. I don't think it was that before. And not to bring, like I said, the buddy system. We've been to Riverside. Richard's been to Riverside more than I have. Buddy system's fine. Like I said, they're building this stuff, and they're essentially building a pretty decent size little small empire of like they have a good following of comics that go there. And do they laugh at everyone's shit? And no, they don't. I mean, there's a lot of comics there, and that's why I don't go, really, because no one's laughing at anybody's shit, really. And that's whatever. That they're all looking at their notes, they're all concentrating on their sets, and that's fine. But at the end of the day, they're not bringing anybody down. They're not talking shit about anybody. And I know there was maybe some tension that Adrian had maybe in the past with Buddy System because it never seemed like he would have.
he doesn't, for whatever reason, he doesn't discuss it with me in total. He doesn't really like the buddy system. I have no problem with the buddy system other than I don't see them really moving outside of their comfort zone, really.
Well,
they have their group, their clique, their friends, and I'm glad to see them, like I said, come out.
They do. A few of them come out. I've never seen like their main people come out.
I mean, I've
always seen George.
I'd be happy to see them go more to the places that are local instead of just keep taking off to areas like that are further away, like LA or OC. It's like there are other places that are local. We would appreciate the support just to see people there, honestly. I know Adrian doesn't say it. He's not going to speak up. He's not going to defend his territory, but he should. You know, the 3-iron deserves the clout. It deserves people to show up and show support, especially if they've been there,
100%.
So
Yeah, exactly.
that's all I'm saying. Show up, show support. I do the same for them when I can, if I can.
Show up, put your seats in the butt, or put your butts in the seats and shut up and laugh.
Well, that's the thing I do. I do appreciate the buddy system. The buddy system doing shit. They're doing shit. They're constantly doing shit. They're constantly putting like new open mics together. You even heard George the other night.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, if Adrian shuts down, dude, here's another territory we'll take over.
Yeah, exactly.
That's great. Fuck it, dude. That should be the mindset. If they want to take over, do a small little and run the Inland Empire and comedy scene, good for them. Because like I said, it's not.
I don't like the idea of that.
I don't like the idea of it. I like a variety.
I see what you're saying, but I don't like the idea of it because it's like when, again, the argument is if comedy is subjective and someone doesn't believe that,
right,
then now you have a narrative built into comedy and people saying, hey, this is how you do a joke. This is how you make someone laugh. And that doesn't always go over well.
No, you're right.
So it's like, it is what it is. I appreciate the hustle. I just don't appreciate everyone's been saying, the comedians have been saying this for years. I don't appreciate the hate. That's it. That's all. I got nothing else to say, dude. If you guys got something to hate on or someone for, do it in comedy. There's no better way to shit on someone than in the middle of open mic and call them on it in front of everyone right then and there. Don't let that shit brood, because like what happens is it becomes infectious to all open mic behind the scenes. Then you have people stealing comedy, anyone trying to make it just so they can get to the top like for 5 minutes.
They will step
that's
all
an
over
ugly
you.
thing to see is that how many comedians go down so someone can have 5 minutes of comedy. So it's like an ugly thing. And it's coming out now. Cat Williams, like, bro, you hear him calling people on shit. Like, how many people stole how many people's jokes? And then when they put it together, they got like an hour at best of stand-up comedy, but it's not even theirs. So fuck, it's embarrassing. It's all.
It is wild. Anyways, like I said, like the things that we're doing over there.
Yep.
The young IE comedy scene's cool as fuck.
Yeah, it is.
It's fun to be part of. And if you guys got, come by, watch us do comedy. You'll see some people eat a bag of dicks. She's like, I can do that. And then you'll go up there and you'll eat a bag of dicks, and you'll think you're funny. So we welcome you to do it. I mean, like I said, it's fun. It's at this point, it's really funny.
Hell, I'm gonna be eating a bag of dicks on my birthday.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's great actually, because a lot of people think they could do it. They go up there and then they choke. So it's all good. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's all fun. All right, guys. Well, that's it. That's all I got. Anything else, gents?
Yeah, like I was saying, just I'm gonna do it on my birthday. I already got my bit building up, so.
Oh shit!
There you go. So March 21st.
It actually falls on a Thursday of all places.
There you go.
And times.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Damn.
Trayvon. Time to play the game. Damn, I hope it's an epic set. You're building this
really
shit
do.
in 2 months in
I really
advance, dude. All right, I gotta go, guys. Have a great day. Thank you for the support. Come and check us out at 3 Iron Brewery every Thursday. We do open mic.
Yeah.
Come see us and come do some comedy. Fuck it, right? All right. Thanks. Bye.
Late.